Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try and play some Skyrim. Welcome, everybody. How's it going today? I am currently... I don't even know where I am. I know I'm doing the Red Eagles... Oh, I'm in Rebel's Cairn, doing the Red Eagles Sword quest. And I died here and had a crash last night. So, anybody who might be watching this in the future, expect a potential crash. Because, like I said, we've been having some issues with the game. But it's all part of the fun. I hope you're doing well. And like I said, if you are new here, please subscribe, come hang out, watch some Skyrim. Because I'm always here playing Skyrim. Even on off days, I like to stream. So, that's what we're doing right now. We're a part of the Fuck Out We tribe. So where the fuck are we? That's always a good one. So I think I'm just going to try to take out the Red Eagle first. Thankfully I have Nico's help. Just try to dodge as many arrows as I can. Yeah, it's kind of hard to dodge an arrow when archery locational damage is a thing. Oh, I didn't think he would knock me into... Okay. I was not expecting to get knocked down with that. But at least they're missing their shots. Hey, what's going on? Big Mama Becky, thanks for subscribing. I'm getting chased down by all of these skellies, so best thing to do would be to take out the Red Eagle first. Oh! That was a good shot! Why are you not down yet? Do you have to kill him with the Red Eagle sword? Oh no, he's down. Aha! Whew! We got that out of the way already. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Exactly. Yeah, much appreciated for the subscription. And it was perfect timing because we took down the Red Eagle. Let's go loot him. And no crashy so far. Which is always a good thing. The honed ancient Nord greatsword of burning. Damn. You love Skyrim? Awesome. Well, welcome. We love Skyrim here too. As a matter of fact, most of us play it probably every day. So, you know what's weird? I reran DynDoLOD today with seasonal aspens in my game, and I'm still getting the green trees. So, I might reinstall Aspens Ablaze, make sure that I have... I don't know. I'll make sure that I have the seasonal, or make sure that I have the autumnal ones that I want. And then I'll probably rerun DynDoLOD again. Unless I can get seasonal trees to actually not give me the green trees. Because I fixed it with Aspens Ablaze, but with seasonal trees I'm having the issue again. So I don't know what's going on with that, but we will fix it. Even if I just have to run Aspens Ablaze, that's fine. Because that's a great tree mod too. Hey, what's going on, Gears? Or you could use the Wabbajack. Haha, I did not see that coming. I definitely could use the Wabbajack. That's a good point. Wabbajack is, you know, if it actually works for me, that would be awesome. I would definitely use it. Should I take this? At least for the shock resistance I should, but our carry weight is getting a bit out of control at the moment. Hey, Miko. So we do have to bring Miko to Lod, and it looks like we've officially completed the Red Eagle's quest. And I do want to check. Well, I can definitely get rid of this and put this away, unless yeah, I have a bunch of stuff I can get rid of, so that will definitely come in handy. I thought I had... Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind. Don't mind me. I forgot. Do you think maybe they have some arrows worth having? This bump? Nice. So I don't really know what's on the agenda. I just finished the Red Eagle sword, and that was really... Other than that, bringing Miko to Lod, I don't think there was anything else on my agenda for today. I really just... I'm trying to get to level 10, which I'm pretty much there. And I'm trying to get Meridia's Beacon. That's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. So I'm sure by the time we bring Miko to Lod, we'll be level 10, and we'll start getting some chances at that. And I can take this red eagle sword too. This is what I was talking about earlier. Squirrel! Yes, that is on the agenda. Exactly. I thought that would be a really funny... Wait, let's make sure Miko gets back in here. Sorry, dude. Sorry, I did not mean to lock you in there. Oh, I thought about making that into a t-shirt. I think that'd be really funny. Because I'm gonna make a beanie. Like, I'm gonna make some merch. Just a shirt and a beanie, because I've always wanted to, like, make clothing and stuff. So I'm just gonna start small. I'll probably make a, like I said, a custom design for a beanie.
Nice. With,
you know, the brand, or not the brand, but with Ireshot on it, you could say. But the shirt, I don't know if it should be like an Ireshot t-shirt. I think it should just be something silly, you know? And I kind of think it would be funny to have just squirrel on a t-shirt, although it probably already exists. That was just my first thought. Obviously, it won't be the actual thing. However, it would be very funny. Might as well get special edition. Just have to figure out how to downgrade it. I would recommend special edition for sure. So we're going to Falkreth at the moment. I think it's over this mountain. Wait, where the heck am I going? Over here. Oh, it's already... Perfect. Perfect. So I don't need to sleep. I'm just gonna change it to daytime, because I want to see daytime. I mean, hey, at least we got our infinite... Well, our grass lods, I should say. Had Carhartt beanies made by your, or made with your company name on it. Ooh, nice. See, I really love the embroidered look. It's more expensive, but I think it's a better product overall. So, getting something embroidered would be awesome. I think. When you play on the newest Xbox, you see you said that you will not update, but when you wanted to play the other day, the game would not even start up. Not until the... Oh yeah, yeah. I play on PC. So I have the chance, well, I have the choice to block all updates and only play on 1.5.97. I think technically I could play on any version I want, but I choose to play on 1.5 for specific reasons. Mainly for reasons that you can actually see right now. See all that grass? I generated all that grass myself. Well, I didn't generate it, but the point is I have the tools to do it because of the version I'm on. Thank God it didn't delete any of the mods you have installed. Seriously, thankfully. That is really good for you, Becky. I'm really happy to hear that it didn't just delete any of your mods, because I've heard some serious, like, horror stories. Downgrading is easy. You just did, and back to your modded playthrough. It is easy. It is very easy. The easiest way to do it is to download Enderol, or Enderol? I don't know. There's a modded version of Skyrim that's like its own game. It's called Enderol, and you download that. You take the Skyrim exe.s or Skyrim se.exe and the Bink 64 DLL, and you just drop those into your game and let them overwrite, and then boom, you have 1.5.97. Yeah, the NetScript framework is so nice. It's much more useful than just grass cache, but that's like the biggest visual thing you can see.
Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
What's going on, Dennis? About Sailor Goober? What about Sailor Goober? Yeah, and how's it going, Joseph? Sorry, I was gonna ask and then I got kind of sidetracked by the whole downgrading thing. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining in. We're in Rorikstead. I always seem to be going through Rorikstead I feel like these days I'm just always going this direction. Use the downgrader from the Nexus? That's what I used before too. The downgrader is really, really handy. It works really well. Never had any issues with it. But Nico Roshi taught me the Enderroll method, and it's really cool. Especially if you also just want to try Enderroll at the same time. But the downgrader is very good. It's what I used first. Why didn't you think of that? Enderroll is free as well? Yes, it is free as well. Very, very true. I think W, yes. W is the one who, is the person Nico got that one from. And if you don't know who W is the creator of Beth I.
I'm on a pilgrimage.
Ah, you're on a pilgrimage. Look at Nico. Look at that good boy. He's so... It fits him so well, being a husky. The courier is omnipresent. Posted that on the step modification forums. Well, it's very, very handy. What? First try? Dude, that was a really good first try. A golden eagle. Holy... Sorry, my voice just went crazy there, but oh my gosh, a golden eagle. Huskies are loud and talkative. It's true, they very much are. I did not know that was a golden eagle. I thought it was just a hawk. Yeah, I've heard a lot of really funny husky stories. Doesn't let you download mod list. Yeah, I made my own mod list. So I'm currently running about 500 mods. You know, in that general range. And I downloaded all of them myself. I didn't have like a mod pack or anything. Oh no! Arwargar. It failed, didn't it? Arranged all the mods yourself. It works fine for you. You play on Twitch sometimes just for fun only. You're a grandma. You play every day. That's so awesome. I don't know what your Twitch handle is. I actually don't do much on Twitch, but if I could find you on Twitch, I'll have to give you a shout out and come check you out. Oh, it's the husky sound, yeah. Yep. This is very, very true. That's exactly what huskies sound like.
Greetings, sister.
You look weary.
I have something to help you relax.
I don't have any of my orc mods yet.
Until next time. A fight.
A fight? Who are you trying to fight? Oh. Don't worry, I got this. Yeah, I really need to get those wolves. I just didn't really do much modding between yesterday and today, so... The only thing I've done is run DynDoLOD. That's the only thing I've done. Reran DynDoLOD. Squirrel! Now would be a good time to see a squirrel. On the road to Falcreth. I guess this way... I think this way would actually be the best way to get there through Markarth. Falcreth? Yeah, because then you're traveling around Ilnalta. Yes, Pinky. Skyrim looks beautiful? Well, thank you. I got pretty much all of my inspiration from the moderator you see in stream right now, Nico Roshi. That's where I got most of my mentality for modding, you know, just do it, you know, mod it till it breaks and mod it some more. Without that mentality, I never would have such a beautiful game. And without a lot of, you know, just a lot of things. The community really has helped me build such an amazing game in general. I'm just gonna stay out of that one. I will pass. 1,232 out of... Oh, 10 more. Tick, tick, tick. Where's Nico? I can't see him. That's because you're him. Yeah, I don't know where this Nickel Rollsy guy is, but I've been hearing so much about him. Oh, that makes sense. I really do love the story of how you got your name, by the way. That's a great story. It makes me want to read that book. Even though I think it's technically like a children's book. It's still cool, I bet. I did look at the title and stuff, I did look at it on Amazon. I saw the book. Like, that looks really, really awesome. It's like a comic? Ooh, I love comics. Yeah, we still have some Skyrim in our mods. I don't know if you can tell, but things like this stump, the reach stump, I don't know if it's all stumps, I think it's probably just the reach ones. Same thing with these reach shrubs, bushes, whatever. I've been meaning to change all of those. They really stick out like a sore thumb when you see the rest of the game this beautifully. Definitely check out and watch some of my older streams. Thank you so much, Becky. I appreciate that support. Look at those waterfalls, by the way. I know where I'm at, actually, so maybe we'll take care of this place. Although it's pretty massive, I don't know if we have what it takes. We do have Miko by our side, though. Well, that's not what I was trying to do, but I'll take it. Look at that. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Interesting little lighting issue there. Well, we used our thing, so we might as well just go for it. I think Becky said that they're on Xbox. And yes, Nico is a grandpa gamer. He gave himself that title, so I will agree with him. I'll be playing Skyrim probably for the rest of my life, honestly. If I can continue to make it look like this, oh heck yeah.
What was that?
It was me, dummy.
Focus.
On Xbox, you find it enjoyable to watch someone else play while you're playing? It's like playing together. I do the same exact thing. What was that sound? What the heck? Oh, those rocks fell. Miko, what'd you do that for? I can see you. Hey. Don't you dare. Don't you dare hit my dog. Oh, hello. Oh, that had to hurt. I'm sorry, but that had to hurt. You definitely broke some limbs there. Oh, you died. Okay, that makes more sense. Damn it, I keep getting into bad positions. You and me both. Yeah, I could see myself playing Skyrim for the rest of my life. No problems. Hey, get out of here. So happy I can do the bash and slash. Kids got busy, you didn't choose it, but you own it. Well, you know, that's how it goes. And so... Wait, and so are the days of our lives. I forget how that old soap opera goes. My mom used to watch that. Like the sands of time, these are the days of our lives. Like the sands in the hourglass or something. It's been a long time, okay? I haven't seen that in literally like 20 plus years, so... Forgive my terrible memory. Oh, so close. Like sands through the hourglass. Those so are the days of our lives. Yes, thank you. Gosh, this really needs to go away. Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. Yeah, it took me a minute to kind of come around to it, but I was like, I feel like I could remember at least most of it. Actually a pretty good saying. Now let's do stamina. Got 4 perk points. What should we do? I mean, archery is like almost a given at this point. Eagle Eye. Ooh, Grim Focus. Oh, nice. Let's do that too. Is there anything else? We have 1 more perk point. Can't do anything with light armor. I could do some sneak, but at the same time, I'm not really trying to build a sneak build necessarily. Restoration would be good, but it's not. I mean, it is kind of. It's either that or alchemy. It's always good to put some points into it. You live with your son, and you die hopefully not anytime soon. Probably have controller in your hands. I love that. Well, I don't play on controller anymore, but I do feel what you're saying there for sure. I need to get myself an enchanting table. That's what I need to do. I don't think we're done here though. We still have like a lot left here. That's kind of what I've just been doing with this character, is just like clearing out bandit camps, forsworn camps, all that kind of stuff. Not really following any sort of story. She's just really I mean, she doesn't look like a traveler. She looks like the main character in this kind of gear, but you know what I mean. Sometimes you just gotta have fun and test your mod list. I really would like to get rid of these iron arrows. These are gonna be better. They're good to have for like emergency, but I don't know, I'd rather just make my own arrows. I'll keep them for emergency purposes, but yoink. I'll take all that. See, I can fish and stuff. I need to get J Serpa's Fish Anywhere mod. What you got? Oh, nice. Now that carry weight's getting dangerous. A vagabond. That's a good one. I like that. Reminds me of a Metallica song, though. Nomad vagabond, call me what you will. Yeah. I did not even see that tripwire there.
That's the best you can do.
This is where it ends for you. Suffer the consequences.
Try not to die.
Once I'm done
ways
with you,
to die.
there will be nothing left to bury.
So many dumb ways to die. Nomad vagabond, call me what you will. Wherever I may roam.
This ends now.
Send my regards.
Good advice. Yes, try not to die. It's very good advice. Give me back my arrow.
It's never gonna be me.
Hey. Ow! Jerk. Oh, you're a good shot. But I'm a good shot too.
Scream, plea, or pray.
None
None
of it
will matter soon.
Yeah, none of it will matter soon. See you over there. I'm definitely getting better at leading my shot. It can be kind of tricky in Skyrim because they like to just move
Focus.
in the most random directions. The Forsworn use aimbot, they really do. Gosh, those shrubs stick out like a sore thumb. PC is at the point where either DynDoLOD on high or 1080p, because if you do both, your FPS is under 30 at times outside, which Guest says it's unacceptable. I mean, yeah, it's under 30 is not good by any means. But I don't think it's DynDoLOD that's causing you to go under 30 FPS. It could be a whole lot of different things. You know what I mean? I run DynDoLOD. I mean, we have different computers, obviously, but I don't know. I almost feel like DynDoLOD could help with performance because you could turn your settings down because you don't need to worry about loading all those trees and stuff in the distance. But obviously running at high and ultra is better. High is the best, in my opinion. But there could be a lot of different factors other than just DynDoLOD, you know? Helps you... Wait. But we want it all right? Yeah. Ah, hey, how's it going, zombie? A sandwich and a stream, yes. I wanted to stream for a little while today, so I decided to do so. Sometimes I'll just kind of hop on and start streaming some days. You don't always have to go with the schedule. Plus, I think people tend to hang around earlier in the day sometimes, so it's nice to get in on the earlier streams from time to time. That way other people have a chance to hop in. Made bacon, sausage, eggs, and fruit. That sounds delicious. A turkey, cheddar on sourdough. Now I'm hungry. Thank you. Turkey and cheddar on sourdough? That's like my jam right there. Is this as far as it goes? No, there's more up there, so maybe I have to go over here. Chest? I keep looking for Meridius Beacon. I'm getting disappointed that I don't find it. Save your game. You do the same thing.
Huh?
There you are. Ooh, the Briar Heart. Hello. Uh-oh. Ooh, I knocked you out. Mama said knock you out. Oh, that was a miss? Uh-oh, that's not good. Sorry, I just love this area. I love exploring everything. A headdress. Looks kind of crazy sitting from that angle. I'll take all the soul gems and stuff, but like I said, I really need to do something about that horrific carry weight. Mama gonna scream and shout. You know, Five Finger Death Punch actually does a cover of that song. It's pretty good. I think there's a Hagraven up here. There is. I see you. I can sneak up on her? Probably not. I think she could already see me. Oh! Oh, there's two of them! That was a good shot, but I couldn't remember there was two of them. That's okay. Damn it. Bad shot. It's okay, one Hagraven is easier than two. Get on up out here. Remember the Oreo song? Wait, what? I've never heard that song by Five Finger Death Punch. I forgot to change that. I actually plan on changing that. It's really weird. It's kind of cool to hear from time to time, but it's a little too much. I definitely am going to change that. Let me write that down. What is it called? Okay. I just had to write that down. Oreo. Demon inside. Oh, there's a demon inside. Oh, we just like Jekyll and Hyde. That song, I love that song actually. That's a good song. That song is called Jekyll and Hyde. Yeah. Actually, that whole album is pretty good. I would do the scream thing, but not during stream. Just know that I can do like death metal vocals and stuff like that. The Oreo song. Now I'm gonna hear that forever. There's... wait, oh. Dang it, I really wish my leap of faith would work right about now. Let me try... oh, I didn't mean to save, you ding-dong. I have another idea. Yeah, I press X then jump, but it still doesn't work. It's messing with...
Silence.
something is messing with it. See, look. You have 5 seconds to make a big dive jump. It doesn't work. So I cheat. Try it one more time, but that always just confuses me why it's not working. You have the CD? Oh yeah, Got Your Six. Such a good album. I forgot that C was auto-run. Nah, screw it.
Been a long time since someone took the lead. Longer still, since any survived it.
Oz the doll.
I once performed the entirety of the Poetic Edda.
Reminds you of the Wizard of Oz. Yeah.
Before trying
I love that movie.
well,
Hey M1, how's it going?
you can see how that turned out.
Do I get the cool loot? Person is busy. Speech increased. Very nice. I love that. That's so cool. I still just need to figure out why it's broken like that. I think this has all been checked. Yes. Already checked all this. How's it going with me? Pretty well. Happy to be streaming and stuff. I'm always, honestly, just have fun streaming and stuff. I'm happy to stream earlier too. It's always nice to be able to stream a little earlier instead of 6 p.m. every day. What was that? It was probably like more rocks rumbling in the distance. Okay, back on track. Towards Falcreth to bring me DynDoLOD. Bad skeever. You know, I've been wanting to make a video to post on the channel lately, but I just haven't had the motivation for it. The only thing I just want to do is stream all the time, so that's where my energy is going.
Your fate is sealed.
Oh, so close. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of 1, 2, 4, 2. 1,242. Yeah, just a few left. Although I'm gonna miss my mods like Elsopa's UI widgets. I'm gonna miss those. I'm gonna have to download them. Pretty much all my UI mods I'm gonna have to re-download, but I'll probably save my INI files. Well, I'm just gonna save my whole mod list probably, but the point is I'm probably going to at least transfer my INI files over. That way it's all set up the way I like it. When you were little, you cried when the house landed on the witch? Interesting. I guess that makes sense, but I guess I never thought to cry from the witch. That's interesting. Why did it make you cry? Just because you didn't want you didn't want the witch to die? I'm trying to remember how that movie goes. It's been so long since I've seen The Wizard of Oz. Like, I remember it pretty well, it's just the ending I'm not quite... But I do remember the house landing on the witch and stuff. That's... Gosh, I'm gonna have to rewatch that movie. Maybe we can watch it tonight. I'm trying to think if I ever had a moment like that where it's like you don't expect somebody to cry over like the villain in a way. You know what I'm saying? If you've ever seen the TV show How I Met Your Mother, they kind of go in depth as to what I'm talking about, but one of the main characters, Barney, always roots for the villain in all of the movies and stuff. So like the Karate Kid, he was going for, I forget who it is, but the point is like I like the thought of that. Like you don't want you prefer the villain over the hero type of situation. Very odd kid. I think I was pretty odd as well. I'm still pretty odd to this day, but there is nothing at all wrong with that. Being odd is awesome. It's called being oddsome. I just came up with that. Just use the non-colored one? Yeah, you can just use the non-colored one. I like colors. It has to be colorful. Okay? Talked your mother into letting you paint your room black when you were 10. Hey, I talked my mom into letting me get... Well, I talked my parents into letting me get tattoos before I was 18, so... I'd say that was a pretty impressive feat. Feat. Because I got my feet tattooed. I was a pretty odd kid. If I had the pictures, I wanted to show people on stream pictures of me when I was a teenager. And I definitely was... Definitely going through some things. And I was expressing it. That's for sure. Just put it this way, if anybody else was like a teenager in 2006 through 2009. I mean, it obviously went further than that, but like the main time frame was like 2006 to 2009, 2010. Where the scene, emo, all that stuff just really popped off. And I was very, very much a part of that group. All the best people were odd kids? True. What? See, that's one thing. Hey, wait! Squirrel! Okay. Anyways. Yeah, I don't like that it just, like, somebody randomly talks to you, and it's like, oh, here, have the Dawnguard questline. Like, come on now. None on the feet, just on the ankles. I just got a tattoo recently right above my ankle. But yeah, my first 2 tattoos were on my feet. Going to Falcreth, that's what I'm doing. Can we see? No. Falcreth Watchtower. Okay, I'll take care of this. Why not? There's a Necromancer. I don't know where, though. Where are you at, Necromancer? I didn't see stairs. Were there stairs? There were stairs. Hello! And he hit every stair on the way down. There goes his ash pile. Do I not have... like how the ash pile went all the way down to Khajiit's ash pile. Nice looking ash pile. Nice ash. Yeah, you don't want to know what it's going to cost for me to show my feet to the internet. You don't want to know. I'm withholding feet from the internet. Liminal bridges. Much you don't want to know. Too much. How much you got in your bank account? Times that by a few million. I'll be honest, there's probably a reasonable number, but if you that should at least get the point across for how I feel. I've got about 5 monies. 5 monies. I'm gonna have to decline your offer. What's in this? Potato! Potato. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. 6. Are we having an auction in here? How's it going, Durnan? I'm gonna say, did we just start some sort of weird auction? Because I think I want to pass on this. Is it too late? Okay, I need to turn around. Feed auction. Oh gosh. Please, no.
That's your best?
See, that's half the problem. I pick up every pelt now, so my carry weight, it's a little out of control very fast. But I never have to worry about leather pretty much ever again. Freaking dark out here.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here?
Where the heck did... Oh, it's
Go
over there.
home to your mother.
No.
You shouldn't talk to me like that.
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
Back off now.
I don't have to take that from you.
Yes, you do.
You're mine.
One shot. I think we're getting a little too powerful already. Might be time to go up to master difficulty. It might be time to go up to legendary difficulty. No. Legendary cheats, honestly. Still gonna have plenty of times where I'm probably gonna die. Your cat got the last bite of the sandwich? Nice. Oh, Nico. Thanks for the $1. My top tipper. I'm gonna have to put a little thing on the screen now that I can accept tips. Let's see the feat. I did not accept these terms. I did not accept. You're gonna have to take your $1 back because I'm not showing. Bummer. I was gonna say I don't remember accepting the $1, but maybe. No, I was gonna say maybe a pinky toe for $1, but hell no. I got a good laugh out of that though. $1. I'm gonna be able to pay 0.01% of a bill with that. Worth the buck? Good. Dang, you think I'm really that shallow? You think I'll do it for $1? Heck no. Also, nice. I keep forgetting to change that.
Big mistake.
Like I said, I never expected to get, like, tip stuff on my channel, so I never properly set it up. Oh, and by the way, I think from the $2, I receive $1.40 of it. So it's probably not worth it in the long run. I mean, unless you're just raking in the tips.
No mercy for you.
Unless you're just, you know, just like people are donating to you to the point to where it doesn't even matter. But it seems to be quite a bit. That's not bad. That's not too bad. I guess I could have expected worse. At least it's not like 50%. Could you imagine if YouTube took 50% of it? Getting 70% is still really good in my opinion. Are they hunters or bandits? I think they're bandits. They are bandits. Hello.
Who are you trying to impress?
Definitely not me. Because it ain't working. I thought there was a chest here. Yeah, I mean, we started the bidding at $5. What the hell? I'm just kidding. Now that... I would think, okay, a realistic number? You want a realistic number for what it's gonna take for me to even consider it? If you really want to know, it would be over $1,000. Baseline. That's how serious I am. Like, hell no. You really want to see it? That's how desperate you have to be. No amount of money is worth me showing my feet. I promise you it's not. They're just feet. You have feet too, at least I hope you do. If you don't have feet, I'm sorry. You're out good. Good, Nico. I would be concerned if you were in for anything more than $1 for the joke. I bet you Gmao would unsubscribe if I showed my feet on the channel. The laugh and the smile was worth it? Well, good. Honestly, money is something you can't take with you when you die, so... Well, realistically, you can't take anything with you when you die. Except for, you know, the memories that you remember. Everything you could take with you is probably far from material, money, all that stuff, so... I try to think like that as much as I can. Yeah, your soul. That's the best way to explain it. The only thing you take with you is your soul. So the money doesn't matter. If $1 gets you a good smile and a laugh, then that $1 was well spent. Because that's something I would do too, Nico. I would have done the same exact... If we were having this conversation in somebody else's stream, and they had a tip option, I would have done the exact same thing. Oh, hell no. Please don't. Like I said, we haven't made any agreements, so just be warned. Be warned. We have made no agreements. I accept no offers at this moment. Hearing stuff like that gets me... I was gonna say, hearing stuff like that gets me very nervous. Like, oh gosh. I'll be honest, I'm not scared to show people anything like that. But I'm saving you the trouble, okay? Please do not give me money. Okay, I was like, please don't. Especially when we're talking about $1,000, I was like, please, please no. I know some people out there have expendable amounts of money. And I'm not willing to test those waters. Because I've seen the crazy things people will do. So even just like talking about it, I'm like, oh god, somebody out there would be crazy enough to do something like that. Because I've seen it happen, so... No. Although the feet wouldn't be the worst thing, let's be fair. I take care of myself, okay? It's not like I have... nasty. It's not like I'm nasty or anything like that. So that's what I'm saying, is it's not like I'm worried about being gross. It's just it's the principle. But hey, if you like what you like, I'm not gonna judge you for that. But me personally, never understood it. Although it would be interesting to try to understand, you know what I mean? I always think it's interesting. It's the same thing with like, I mean, I hate to compare this with music and stuff, but it's like listening to a genre of music you don't like, but somebody else thinks is the best genre in the world. If you give it a chance, I'm sure there's some artist out there that you're gonna like.
Can't miss.
Right? Maybe that was a bad analogy, but the point is like, if you try to keep an open mind about trying to understand why somebody else would like something, you're better off, in my opinion. And obviously there's like lines for that. It's like I'm not gonna go try to understand why a serial killer kills people. Well, I guess people do that. They analyze that kind of thing. But the point is it's not like I'm gonna go like, I wanna... Where's this conversation going? What the hell am I doing? I'm drinking more coffee and shutting the hell up. I'm just gonna play some damn Skyrim. This conversation has gotten out of control in my own head. As long as it's not jazz. Yeah, I'll pass on the jazz. I mean, I like jazz beats and stuff on drum. But most jazz puts me to sleep. No offense. Unless we're talking about like jazzercise. That wouldn't put me to sleep. Flying Fred! Well, I kind of already cheated. Yeah, I cheated with this character, okay? So I already have the paraglider and stuff, so that's not, like, necessary with this character, but it's kind of funny to see Flying Fred. And in a playthrough in the future, obviously, I'll get it the legit way. But I'm gonna cheat if I'm testing my game. Jav the Reaper! Hey! How's it going? Currently headed into Falcreth, hoping I can give Miko DynDoLOD. Although, I'm gonna miss our good boy. Did you see a dog out there? No.
No. Some wolves, but no dogs.
All music besides K-pop?
Well, the blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose
So now
clean
we
while
should be
you're
able to
here,
give Miko
outsider.
DynDoLOD. Cat. Miko! Yeah, I've never listened to K-pop, so I'm not sure I would ever like it. I think the closest I've ever come to maybe K-pop is the song Kingslayer by Bring Me the Horizon featuring Baby Metal. But I know Baby Metal is not K-pop. It just sounds very much like poppy and all that stuff. It just shows you how much I just do not know about that genre of music. Miko. Miko. You're in the way, buddy. Thank you. Guess I could stay here for the night. Should we play some flute? For the people in Dead Man's Drink? I know they're just gonna love it. I'm getting some Hugo ego going on right now. This one's for you, Icarus. I know you're not out there. But this one's for you.
At some point we should hire a big down here. If she could just spend less time serving dengue.
I wish I could afford to pay you both, Mari. I really do.
I think they're gonna complain too.
This can't be happening.
By the gods!
Sounds like she's trying to play Amazing Grace.
Somebody do something!
Somebody do something. Please make it stop. Dog's ears are burning. They are. Sorry, we'll get better. We'll get better, I promise.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. If you want a place to spend the night, let me know.
Excuse me, sorry.
I keep the inn. I'll rent you a room.
I mean, bleeding. Sorry.
I'd like to rent a room.
Hey, Wonderland, how's it going?
Sure thing.
Arkspire
It's
are
yours
your
for a day.
go-to. I'm not sure what that is. Arkspire?
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
You have the mod Become a Bard. I have a mod by J Serpa called Skyrim's Got Talent. And with
You're going
that
to
one,
have
you
the men
can
around here
actually,
wrapped around your
Let me
like,
know if you
improve
know
your
what I mean.
skills. Why is somebody sleeping in my... I paid 10 septims for this room, and there's somebody sleeping in my bed. What the hell, Volga? I mean, at least I can have Miko in here, but what is your problem? Do you really think she's gonna be okay with me sleeping in the bed next? Oh.
Look alive, will ya?
Okay. Okay, well the blanket is backwards. I just don't think it's supposed to be like this. Just thought your voice was the innkeeper's? Whoa, really? Do we sound similar?
You want a drink?
Hi there.
Sure, Spoons. Aren't you a sight?
Aren't you a
You're
sight?
going to have the men around here wrapped around your finger in no time.
Oh, well, thank you, Wall.
Oh dear.
Hey, Jimbo.
I'm sorry.
How's it going?
Are you here for a funeral?
No, why do you ask?
Been lots of mourners in Falcreth lately.
You want to
On
drink?
account of this terrible war.
We're having some technical
A strong
difficulties here.
drink will chase off that chill in the air.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. That would kind of
You
sound
want
similar.
juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share
Miko,
it with me.
damn it, get out of the way. Hey, you.
I'm so tired.
Well, that sucks. You're in my frickin' bed.
Keep a song in your heart to ward off the gloom.
Stay out of my bed. Hey, Eugenia, how's it going? Streaming early, yep. It's always nice to get a little bit of an early stream in for a couple
I
hours.
worry about our hunters. Valder and his men.
Town is full
They're
of
at the bear
gossips.
up north.
Yeah,
and folks
Falkreath
have
is
gone
definitely one of
missing the
those
past
towns,
few
you know what I
weeks.
mean? They're the best band you've heard in a long time? They're quite extreme. Oh, Arkspire, okay. Now I'm
Well,
picking up what you're
if you
talking
say
about,
so.
Wonderland. I'll have to check them out. And also, with
You're
Become a
going to have
Bard,
the
and you
men
can buy
around here
songbooks
wrapped
and
around your
Solitude.
finger
Your
in
favorite
no
is
time.
Maluka. She does covers, and she has beautiful voices. Nice. I like Skyrim's Got Talent because, well, with Become a Bard, I noticed you're always just kind of good at playing.
A strong drink will chase off
With
that chill in the air.
Skyrim's Got Talent,
Yes?
you actually like improve over time, and they react to your playing, whether or not you suck or not. They'll boo you out sometimes. I think it'll even like break your instrument if you suck too bad. Her voice is awesome. The face paint is kind of cool too. How are we all today?
Yes.
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. It's always nice to have people hanging out while we play some Skyrim. Guess while I'm in here. Guess while I'm in here, I might as well take care of my needs. Her face paint is kind of cool. Oh, you're talking about Maluka. I see.
Have you heard?
Face paint is kind of cool. She has videos of her singing the
I worry
Skyrim
about
songs.
our
I might have come
hunters.
across those from time to
Valder
time.
and his men. They're after bear up north, and folks have gone missing the past few weeks.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I think he's gonna play a song. No, I'm gonna play him a song. Hey, buddy, you mind
What
if I
can I
play
do
you a
for you?
song? I'm gonna play you a song.
Oh, did you need something?
See, the dog's even whining.
Hear any
God, help
gossip in
us!
town?
The gods help us.
Lucan over in Riverwood says thieves broke into his store, but they hardly took anything.
Oh, did you need
Strange.
something?
Well, if you say so.
Playing you a song. You like it? She actually is
Need
getting better.
Need something?
No, I need you to quit saying need something.
Somebody do something!
Yes?
Please make it stop. Never! I will become the best flute player in Skyrim. Aside from Hugo, of course. Maybe we'll have a nice little flute battle. Oh. Lodge should be out here now. Squirrel! She allows her music in YouTube videos too. Oh. Thanks for letting me know. I'll have to check into that. Thanks, Becky.
That's been wandering near town.
The guard at the gate mentioned a dog.
I asked the gate guards to look for him. I can't afford to chase him down, but could use a fierce, loyal beat. If you are willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh
Sure,
meat
I can
to
catch
track
him.
out on the road. Good. There's some gold in it for you if you succeed. Here's the meat.
I think I have to get Barbas
Check
first.
the road just outside of town. Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Dengear first and the Empire second.
Hey.
Only a hearty soul travels the road these days.
Skyrim main menu is like a crazy person's. It has Game of Thrones Lannister's background with a toss a coin to your Witcher song. Nice. It's got all RPG mixed up. I love that, Dennis. Nice. Ironic Fa. Hello, how's it going? How do I make my own character have a voice? That's crazy. It's a mod called Dragonborn Voiceover. Yeah, a couple people just answered that in the chat for me. And I use the Siri voice pack. Hey, Enraged Bard, how's it going? Lots of other artists too. I have a dog with me. It's not the dog you were looking for, but he could use a new owner. Some of it isn't voiced,
Really?
obviously, because this is a mod. And it's not patched for this mod specifically. So she doesn't voice this one. Here he is. Take good care of him.
Thank you. Here, this is
But
for
pretty
you.
much everything else is voiced. Well, thank you. So now Miko... Well, now Lod owns Miko. So now he gets a good boy. And Miko gets a good home. I always love bringing Miko to Lod. It's like one of my favorite things to do. Just killing time? Nice. Very good. Thanks for joining in here. Let's go grab Barbas. Because I think he'll be out here. There's the good boy. Voice pack is available on Fear's Discord. Yes.
You are exactly what I was looking for.
Yeah, I'll have to check into those because I'd really love to have, you know, some free music to use, and obviously I'll give credit. Of course, I give credit for that stuff.
Did you just talk?
Did you just talk? Yeah. Also,
Yes,
ironic.
now hosts the giant
Her
flying lizards
her
and
mouth
blue-legged
actually lip syncs the
catmen.
words
And you're
too.
surprised
I keep
by
the
me?
switch target
Yeah, you
off,
talk, and I'm continuing to
but
do so.
maybe I could turn it back on.
You see, my name is Barbas,
Scary pup.
and I have a
Yeah,
problem
Barbas.
I think you can help sort out.
I really like the fluffy version of Barbas here. In your recommended, you caught the title. The title caught your attention. You just restarted modding Skyrim after a few years. There's too much you missed. Well, welcome back to the modding community. There's so much awesome stuff going on in this community right now. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll definitely try my best to help in any way. Because, well, if you're on PC, I can help. Unfortunately, I don't know much about console. But I do know a bit about PC.
So what could a dog need
And a
help
lot of
with?
us love to help.
My master
Maluka
I
and
had a
Ofri are your
bit of a
favorites.
falling
Thanks for
out.
letting me know. I'll check
We
both of
got
them.
into an argument and it got rather
And then
heated.
Head, thank you so
He's
much for
kicking me
subscribing.
out until I
I don't know if it's
find someone who
Ahed,
can settle our
Essa.
disagreement.
Love the
That's
name.
where
Thanks for
you
subscribing.
come in.
Sounds easy enough. Let's go find him.
Thank you. Now, since he banned
Hey, Luz.
me,
How's it
Violet's
going?
rather weak. He can't manifest very far from one
Got
of
everybody
the
joining
shrines.
into the stream today. Thank you
I
so much
know
for
there's
coming
a
in and
cult that
showing support.
worships him at Hamar's Shane. We should be able to talk to him there. If this works out, I'll make sure you're rewarded. Hey, just don't trust any offer he makes you, okay?
Okay. We'll see about that. Where are you going, dude? Why don't you just go this way, dummy? Isn't it quicker to just go? I mean, maybe it is quicker to go through that way. Yeah, whatever. I was just like, what are you doing? Squirrels! Oh my gosh! Squirrel! Squirrel! Look at all the squirrels! Sorry. Is that doggo talking? That's Barbas. He is... I'm trying to think. He is Clavicus File's pet. He's a Daedric pet, I guess. Right? Clavicus File is Daedra. Daedra's best friend. I think that's the name of the quest, actually. Squirrel! Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Daedric Prince of... I don't know either. But he is a Daedric Prince, though. Right? You have to forgive me. I'm obviously still brushing up on a lot of lore. I'm sure there's some sort of talks about it through like Winter Sun, although I don't have Winter Sun installed. Winter Sun, and I'm sure the lore, just in general, it'll probably talk about it through the game. Dead spiders. Gosh, I reran DynDoLOD today. I'm gonna have to run it again. Can't tell you how excited I am. Talkin' doggo. I think we're headed through Helgen. I'll tell you what, I miss alternate perspective already. It's unfortunate I couldn't get it to work the way I wanted it to. Growing fast. Last stream I was at 559, now I'm at 569. Ah, that's awesome. Well, I think people like the Skyrim, and I think I'm getting better at titling videos and making thumbnails and stuff like that. So, you know, I feel like some of my hard work is paying off to some extent, and obviously people are enjoying the streams and subscribing, so for that I obviously just can't thank you enough. We were at 350, I think, 2 weeks ago. So you want to talk about growing fast. One video pretty much bumped me from 350 to 500.
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back.
I mean, I'm not going to run from you. Let's be honest here.
You won't get the best of me.
I just... Oh! Collateral! Better start my montage. We gotta... It's weird, I get most of my crashes through combat. I've noticed that. I'm starting to notice that more. Let's go into my mod tools really quick and check my crash logs. That's... I mean, that's over an hour, but... Every time, better third-person selection shows up in that. Pretty much every one of those. I'm wondering if I should go find an earlier version of better third-person selection? Or just check into that mod specifically, because better third-person selection keeps showing up with those specific crashes. So at least I'm starting to get an idea of like, okay, there's something... My first thought was true directional movement, but true directional movement, better third-person selection are both like not similar, but they obviously kind of do similar things in a way where you can use the crosshair, like the lock-on crosshair, and then better third-person selection also. Obviously, they're not the same kind of mod, but you can see where my head would go true directional movement too. Have Winter Sun, you mostly ignore it? Yeah, I definitely have been ignoring it for the most part, but I want to do more role-playing and stuff. Especially with Tundra. I want Tundra to have, you know, like worship a deity or whatever. Try to Stendar while she can. How's it going, Matria? When you're at a nice landscape, that's a good idea. Sit and pray. I don't remember when I saved last. That's my biggest concern. I might have saved before Miko, before I dropped off Miko. But better third-person selection, I'm curious if I'm gonna need like a different version. Or, I don't know. We'll see. Could just be out of in the wrong order, or there's so many different variables with that kind of thing, you never really know. Until you start looking into it. The crash logs are good. Yeah, I was in the bed. Damn it. Hey, Saw.
You're going to have
How's it going?
around here wrapped around your finger in no time.
We still have Miko, but we're in Falkreth, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh, did I not sleep? I don't think I slept yet. So I just have to sleep, and then wake up, do my needs, bring Miko to DynDoLOD. We were pretty much right there. So I wasn't too far away. Vile is a Daedric prince of deals and bargains. Barbas is a piece of his soul. Thank you for that explanation, zombie.
Ragnar the Red.
Yeah, without his boon, grant you my boon. Without...
Look alive.
So without Barbas, he doesn't have his full power
Yes,
then.
Mom.
Where's Fat? I have no idea where Fat is. I haven't seen Fat in a long time. I hope he's okay. Don't forget to hydrate and call your family if they're important to you. My family is pretty important to me.
You want a drink?
No! I was sleeping, lady. Can you just leave me alone?
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made.
Of course.
But then he went quiet.
Perfect.
Ragnar the Red, when he
Wait,
met the shield
but I'm
Matilda,
still
who
parched a little
said,
bit. You didn't fully... Okay, you know what?
Hear any
Screw it.
gossip in town?
"You lie and you drink
Not
of
much
me.
exciting
Now I
happens
think
around
it's
here.
high
Time that you lie down and bleed.
You expect me to
So then
believe
came
that?
clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
And the braggart did swagger.
And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more.
I interrupted the best part. Damn
You're going
it.
to have the men around here wrapped around.
The chicken was dry, so now you're thirsty. Oh, I love the roleplay. That's so smart. I love it. Where was Lod at? Over here. Let's do this again. Watch you auto-click the heart button. I could see it. Sneeze my face off, sorry. I guess I didn't sneeze my face off, it's still here. But you know what I'm saying. Hey Queen, how's it going?
Did you see a hound on the road?
What's the cape
Fine,
from?
strong
It's from
creature that's been wandering
BDOR,
near town.
or it's BDOR armor. So it's armor I got from Lover's Lab. And this is the... I'll have to double check. I think this is the Vetter Day. Give me 1 second.
See me at my forge if you need
I think it's the
arms or
black
armor.
version, yeah. The Vetter Date. BDOR Vetter Date. Looks like the full set. There's a hood too. I could probably throw that link up if you want it. A direct link to all of the BDOR Team Tal armors
They say Ulfric Storm
that I found on Lovers. Well, that Nico helped me find.
his voice
Well, gave me the link to, I should
shouted
say.
him apart.
But not that one. Yeah, this one I highly recommend. Like I said, it's on Lover's Lab, so you could probably find your way through and get it. And it comes with all the versions. So I have like the white, the black and red, the black
I'd
and
be a lot
gold.
warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
How's everything with me? Going well. Thank you for asking, Queen. We're just bringing Miko to DynDoLOD right
See a
now.
hound on the road.
Better third-person selection
Fine,
has an
strong
option to
creature
turn
that's
off during
been wandering near
combat.
town.
Joseph, you might have just saved something on for my game. Joseph, shout out to you. Thank you for telling me about that.
The guard at the gate mentioned a dog.
Pretty familiar with LL?
I
Nice.
asked the gate
Don't go there
guards to
often,
look
yeah.
for him.
I only go there for the armors.
for to chase
The only
him
reason I
down, but
ever
could use a
created
fierce,
an
loyal
account was so I
beast
could
to
get
keep
these
him from
armors because they're so
If
so
you are willing
nice.
to retrieve him for me,
They're
I'd
Black
give you
Desert
some
Online,
fresh
I think.
meat to attract him out on the road.
Yeah, try to send him a text. Make sure he's at least doing okay.
Sure, I can catch him.
Good.
Your favorite avocado?
There's some gold in it for you.
Yeah, I
if
really
you
hope
succeed.
that's okay.
Here's the meat. Check the road just outside of town.
He hasn't shown up in my stream in a long time, so...
Steel's good, but loyalty's
The only
better.
time I saw him was in your
Royal to
stream,
Dengear
but that
first,
was even...
the Empire second.
That was like a month ago, I feel like. You were having the same problem, so... Well, yeah, no guarantees, but
Really?
that's one
Be
thing
great.
that you can kind of like rule out, right? Here he is. Take good care of him. Give Miko DynDoLOD.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Thanks. Your pet heads back home. Okay, like I said, I did this before, but I'm gonna save here. I think I'm still gonna help Havocus Vial. That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. Save your game. Thank you so much, Cat. I appreciate that. Say my game is stunning, so now I have to go do a little bit of a LOD check. Just for that. Beautiful. Get a little bit of a fly around. How's it going, Violet? How are you both doing today? Cat, Violet? If I missed anyone? How's everyone's day? Only one who keeps modding and have to start a new save? It would be nice if there's another way around for that. The only real way around it is to just have a test character. So what I do is I have a test character, that's what I'm playing as right now, until I know I have pretty much every mod I could ever want, and every mod that I don't want. So anything that I test and don't like, I can pull out of my game. What I did was I saved a preset for my character. So that way when I'm ready to start a real playthrough, all I have to do is remake the character, press a button, boom, she looks exactly like she did before, and then I can actually start a real playthrough. So I know it's not like the best way to go about doing it, but it's unfortunately the only way. Because I wish you could mod and just like delete saves or go back. You know, I wish you could do that, but you just can't. Never done with modding. It's true, but I mean, there's some practices. If you're experienced enough, you could test mods too. Like you could create a save, test some mods, and if there's things you don't like, you could pull them out and then just go back to that save, right? And then just continue on from before you added that mod. A lot of experienced modders would balk at this, but the only thing you risk is your save game. Yeah, I mean, save games. That's why I try to make my RP characters kind of easy to bring back if I need to. Hoping he will reply. Yeah, I hope he replies too, Queen. That's the Skyrim loop. That's true. There's Barbas. When is ES6 coming out? You don't play games and you're out of the loop on what's going on. Yeah, 2028 seems like the best option. That seems like the best realistic date in my opinion. 2028 or further. I just splashed coffee on my face.
You were looking for me?
You were looking for me?
Yeah, I think
He's kind of
you took
floating.
what I need. You see, my
You can
name
fly
is
around
Bob.
Skyrim, but you can't in Starfield.
Problem I think you can help sort
Okay,
out.
that's something else. That's something else. People still playing. I'm gonna be playing Skyrim 50 years from now. You're damn right, Big Wangs. How you doing today, Big Wangs? Thanks for joining into the stream. Had some plastic. Yeah, just a little bit.
So what could
He's a big
dog
boy.
need help with?
Actually, he's usually even bigger. I found there's a mod that makes him, like, it makes him only 15% bigger than his normal size. Before, he was like a horse. Now he's like bigger than normal dogs, but not humongous. Yeah, in our last mod list, people will remember that he was freaking massive dog. So you're a little lost puppy.
Sounds easy enough. Let's go find him.
But yeah, he's still a big boy.
Thank you. Now, since he banished me,
17 years after Skyrim came out? Yeah, that sounds about right. 17 years.
from one of his
You're okay? I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking, Big Wings. Worried about ES6 because of how bad Starfield is? Yeah. There's a lot of things that... There's a lot of things that concern me with ES6, but I'm not going to concern myself with it because I'm having too much fun playing Skyrim. And honestly, I feel like even if Elder Scrolls 6 releases, Skyrim is still going to be better. Especially because, you know, the modding community keeps growing and keeps making awesome mods 12 years later. And then we obviously have things to look forward to, like Skyblivion, potentially Skywind, is also something that could be a thing in the future. So, Skyrim will never die. And that's what I'm trying to kind of like look towards, is that the fact that this game will not die. And that's why I will never update, because I don't need to update, right? I'm happy playing on 1.5.97 with all of the things that I have in my game right now. I don't care if they say you can no longer make mods for 1.5.97. That's fine. I'll just play with the mods that I have now. And that's fine. I'm happy with the way the game plays now. I'm super happy with it. So I can't complain. I don't know why Barbas is being so silly, so I'm just gonna run ahead of him. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Saw. You do with modding is just add mods. Oh my gosh. Sorry, the chat went absolutely nuts. Sub number 570, thank you. For size, Barbas makes sense. He's pretty big when he merges with Clavigus. That's true. You think 2028 is an optimistic date to expect? That is an optimistic date, I feel like, too. Doesn't sound right at all. Actually, you do play poker and blackjack games, but not console games. There you go. Hey, any way you like to play games, that is totally fine. I do thank you for giving me your time. I know Skyrim is technically an old game, but us modders, we find ways. I mean, I would say I'm not really a modder. I just put mods in my game, but modders have made amazing mods for this game and allowed me to download them for free to make my game beautiful. So for that, I'm so thankful. Just add mods, test with your current save game. There's stuff that breaks, you drop the mod and revert. That's exactly what I was saying, Bard. That's a really, really good practice. Definitely has you concerned about ES6. Begin to suspect the same as you once mentioned. You feel like Skyrim was a one-time thing. You fear ES6 will be different. Yeah, they're probably gonna milk ES6 too. You know, that's just how it goes. It's gonna be worse than Skyrim, but that's whatever. Alright, Enraged Bard, have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your day. Sorry, that was a little contradictory. See you later, Bard. Snow texture do I use from 2020X, original or alternative? Actually, well, I use the original, I think, but I actually use Nordic Snow because it's parallaxed violet. So, like, this is actually Nordic Snow. And you can see it's got 3D landscapes too, so... It's very bright in this one spot, probably because, yeah, the sun is hitting it right now, but... In certain lighting, you can really see, like, the glisten off of it. Well, thanks for the mod, Link. They want to continue... Yeah, I mean, I don't blame them for wanting to continue to monetize it, right? You can't blame them, you can't really be mad about it. But it is upsetting at the end of the day, you know? I continue to update it and break it. Yeah, that's my other thing too, is like, if you're gonna update it, just... I mean, it's hard to say this, but just, if you're going to update it, there's gotta be a way to make sure the community can still keep everything without it breaking, you know, SKSE every time and all that. I don't know, it's a lot, which is why I just gave up on it all and stayed downgraded to 1.5.97, because guess what? You never have to I never get touched. You'll never touch me on my game. That's the way it is. And I'll never have to worry about updating. That's my biggest thing. I don't care if these are the mods I'm stuck with forever. At least I don't have to update my game. That all the prior existing Skyrim mods before the update will not be monetized with the rules. Yeah, that's something that I actually learned from Nico. Looks really good modded. Oh, Queen and Big Wangs are talking. Nice. Thank you so much for helping Wangs, Queen. Did you ride through the air on an awesome mount? Yes. Yes, we all love Queen's video that she posted on her sweet, sweet ride. Need to do Bleak Falls Barrow again? Ah, yes, the classic. What ENB am I using? I'm using... yeah, Rudy for Obsidian Weathers and Seasons. I'm actually using a tweaked version of Nico's Rudy for Obsidian Weathers. Have a great night, Sa. Thanks for joining in. Glad to have you. I'm going to... Well, I was going to try to do this before I got caught. But it's too late. Is there... Where's the combat one? Enabled in combat. Enabled with weapons drawn. I will remove 2. For now. And save there. Once again, thank you so much for the advice on that, Joseph. Hopefully it works. Whee! Dungeons revisited. Makes most of these repetitive dungeons fun again. Maybe new updates from now on will not break SKSE. Yeah, right. We'll see about that. Hey. So let's see if we get a crash here again.
Gonna cry now?
I wonder if it was like messing with the floating health bars and stuff, you know, or there's a few different mods that kind of act the same way better third-person selection would. So I wonder if maybe they were conflicting with each other. Because, you know, better third-person selection puts the floating health bars above people. Well, it puts their name on them. And then True HUD puts the floating health bars above them. And then True Directional Movement, you can use the honing marker, like the little lock-on target marker. So I guess I'm wondering if maybe all 3 of those together just cause issues. I didn't want the armor. No, I wanted those. All I need is the pair of boots. Give me. See you later, M1. Thanks for hanging out. Good to have you. Whee! Have a good... Huh? A good one? Take over their monastery? I don't think I've ever heard of a mod like that. Your name in real life is Joseph? Just saying. Well, there's somebody in chat named Joseph, so I don't confuse the 2 of you. I'll continue to just call you Big Wangs. But that is funny that there's 2 Josephs. I noticed that the better third-person selection is still showing up. I wonder if I have to reload my game for it to remember those settings. I don't know. Hey Jag, how's it going? Your tweaked version. Yes. Yes, I'm using Nico Roshi's tweaked version of Rudy ENB for Obsidian Weathers and Seasons. And I highly, highly recommend it. I'm also using Nico's Reshade and Nico's Smooth Cam preset and Nico's Bows. As you can tell, I have a lot of Nico Roshi mods. We need to fix this, though. This god-awful color of all the burnt stuff. Ugh. I just get Oblivion instead? Hey, Oblivion's a good one, too. Crashes with swords and whatnot. I was getting crashes with both, so it didn't really matter. It's always when I was in combat is when I would get crashes. Hey now, whoa now. Yeah, I was getting crashes even with the twin blade.
Sure have mercy on you.
Divines await.
Cut his head off. No? Okay, that's fine. Actually, that could come in handy. I'll take that. Hey, wait! You stole my game! Yeah, I kinda did, really. I mean, I just love your style, so... Oh, we gotta fix that twin blade. Obviously, I'm just not using it, really. Nico's twin blades are so cool. Yes, I love Nico's twin blades. Obviously, they need to be fixed in here. I think I died last time I tried to fix this, so... I just went back to normal. Woo! Don't worry, Nico, I'll fix it, I promise. There, that look good? There. Far more depressing and up your street? Hey, Skyrim can be depressing too. It just doesn't look like it in my game, because the game looks so beautiful. But Skyblivion, I'm excited for. Big Wangs, I don't know if you know about that, but PC is going to be getting Oblivion pretty much completely remade in Skyrim by a group of modders. Well, a pretty big group of modders. That's when it happens, most two swords. Yeah, like I said, it happened with me just in general. Any combat is when I was mostly having issues, whether it be bow or twin blade, whatever it is. But that suggestion was seriously so good. I can't really thank you enough for it. By the way, I got my wife's Christmas present today. Oh my gosh, she's going to flip when she gets this for Christmas, because I'm obviously not going to talk about it. You never know, she might be watching, or she could hear me. You never know, she could be hearing me right now. But I got her a really, really awesome present. And like I said, I think she's really, really going to enjoy it. Wish I could show it to you. But as you can tell, I'm very excited about the whole ordeal. Yeah, Violet, if you're using Nico's twin blades, you gotta definitely check out the movesets too if you haven't. ADX BMCO is so good. Oh, I'm just gonna write this down. Change sword wall audio, yes, word wall, okay, and then old version of one-click power attack. One-click power attack. Because Nico sent me a version of one-click power attack that's the old one. And I need to grab that. We're gonna head into here. 570! Thank y'all for subscribing. I do appreciate it so much. If we hit 600 by the end of this year, I will be absolutely amazed. I was thinking about trying to find a Pocky one-chip for the one-chip challenge. If I can find one, maybe I'll do like a video with a challenge, like, hey, if you can get this to X amount of likes or whatever, I'll do the one-chip challenge. Mainly because, you know, it's good to have a little bit of engagement on something like that. If I'm going to put myself in that much pain, I'm going to make sure as many people can see it as possible. You know what I mean? People like, I mean, I love watching people eat spicy stuff because it's like, aha, you're eating something super spicy. It's kind of a funny little thing. Is it kind of gimmicky? Yes. Obviously, it's not the only thing I bring to the table, but I like the thought of like, hey, we do this, I'll eat a spicy chip. I've actually always just wanted to genuinely try one and see how my spice tolerance is, because I have a pretty good spice tolerance, but those chips I've heard are no jokes. No jokes. Just subscribe, so you're hoping to reach my milestone. Thanks so much for subscribing, Kat. Ultimately, I want to make sure that I make enjoyable content, make this a fun place to hang out. And just like I said, I want to keep growing too. I want to be doing different things. Do I want to play Skyrim forever? Yes. But I want to make sure that the content stays interesting too. I'm always thinking about y'all out there who have to watch my videos. I know at the end of the day, hey, do whatever makes you happy, but it's kind of a give and take thing, right? If I'm going to do this, I want to make sure you're enjoying yourself just as much as I am, and adding little variables to stream kind of helps break up the monotony of everything. Although as long as you're having fun, that's the most important thing. If you're going to start a YouTube channel, do it for the fun, right? Ultimately, at the core, you're doing it just because you want to enjoy it. I want to make it more enjoyable for everyone now that I've been doing it for long enough. Time to start bringing in little segments and stuff during live streams.
Over here.
I know lore reading is something people really, really like, would like to hear. So that's something I've thought about. Almost got me with that. Did you see that? Man. Build challenges would be cool. Sub streams. All sorts of stuff I can do. Oh my gosh. Used to be excited for it, but about 8 years ago, now you won't be able to compare it with your modded Skyrim. Yeah, Nico, Todd is coming after you for your modded Skyrim. It's too beautiful. Tell you after Christmas. Okay, I'll tell you after Christmas. Been working on that for a long time. Hopefully it will be done, but hopefully it'll be done before 2025, but 2025, at least they gave us a release date, right, Joseph? That's the amazing part about that crappy leveling system. I think so. I think they're gonna keep a lot of what Skyrim does. You know what I mean? Haven't really been able to set those movesets well, to be honest. Huh. I'm not sure why you would have issues with the movesets. Maybe you have to set up one-click power attack. I don't know. There's a lot of different things you can do to set something like that up. If you ever want me to go through, like, Nemesis, or if you have any questions, Violet, let me know. 3 times spicy noodle, that's harder. Samyang. 3 times spicy noodles. I've done the Buldak, like the black package of Buldak noodles, and those were freaking killer. But, like I said, I've never heard of the Samyang 3 times spicy ones. Have a good night, Queen. Finish working on your project? Alright. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Appreciate ya. Watch me torture myself live. Yes. Hey, watch me torture myself live. Although, like I said, I like spicy stuff and challenges like that, so not necessarily torturing myself, but I know it's going to be extremely hot, so... yeah, I also agree, Nico. Yes. These take up to 5 to 8 FPS for you confirmed. Interesting. Well, then see if you can... Okay, so then you have to compromise, Dennis. What is more important to you, having DynDoLOD or having other things that take FPS from you? Because if DynDoLOD is not as important as having, like, really good grass or whatever, or a really nice ENB, all that stuff, then that's, I guess, where you have to compromise, right? How's it going, James? Thanks for showing up. I hope you're doing well as well. Thank you so much. Doing magic with an onboard Athlon 3000G. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, at some point there's compromise that has to be involved. By Blizzard. Yeah, I don't know. There's not a whole lot of information on that Big Wings, but I'm kind of assuming they're going to keep a lot of Skyrim's... I think they're going to keep a lot of what Skyrim already does with, like, the leveling system, and just kind of make it a hybrid with Skyblivion. Don't quote me on that. I don't know if that's the case, but there might be more information on that on the Rebel's Eyes page. I can send you a link to the Rebel's Eyes page if you want to see more about Skyblivion. Leveled up compared to you. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they would probably address that issue, Big Wings. How do you pronounce Queen's name? You pronounce Queen's name Ki-Ok. At first I thought it was like Sayach, but it's Ki-Ok. I believe it's, what is it? It's right there. It starts with a G. Damn it. Any kid. Ki-Ok. Like a key, And ok. Boobs. It means breast. I just don't remember in which language. But I know it's a pretty well-known one. Boobs. That question regarding the leveling, you thought it was missed? No. I think I eventually read into it. I'm still, like, getting used to seeing chat go so quick, so sometimes it takes me a second to catch up to the chat. Especially when I'm, like, watching the game, trying not to die and stuff, you know? But if I do miss chats, don't be afraid to let me know again, like, hey, this, you know? I remember when I first started streaming, I would stream pretty much to myself for hours, and then eventually it became one person, and I don't know, it's kind of cool to see just how much and how far we've come in less than a year. I guess at this point we're like right at a year that I've been streaming. Not straight, obviously. I still sleep, but
What was that?
it was me. But I've been streaming Skyrim and playing for a whole year. Very, consistently, too. Very consistently. Pro tip, don't die. Heck yeah, James. Yeah, she actually told me exactly how to pronounce it, so I know very well how to pronounce Queen's name, thankfully. But like I said, I just don't remember what language it is.
Time to end this
Gaelic.
game.
It's Gaelic. Like I said, I knew it started with a G. Yeah, Queen's been here for a while, so it would be a shame if I didn't remember tales like that. It's been hard. It's been very hard lately trying to keep up with all the new people, so if you jump into my stream and, you know, I don't recognize you right away, it'll take me a few times to remember you. Well, I usually remember everybody the first time, obviously, but with such a huge influx, sometimes people will pop in and just say one thing, and then they'll come back like a week later and they'll say another thing. It's like, oh, hey, I feel like I saw your name once, but I don't remember. I apologize. Hey, Paisley, how's it going? But all in all, I obviously try my best because I wanna make sure everybody feels like they're welcome here and that I am remembering them. Because it's important for me to take the time to remember everyone. No matter how hard it is. No excuses, right? There's no excuses. It's just do. I forgore. Hey, Turkler. Welcome back. Airshot rocks. Thank you so much, Dennis. You rock too. I gotta highlight Daedra's best friend. See, now we're getting some quests. Nice. Apocalypse, Odin, Ordinator makes usage of spells. Worth it. If it flops, then they're finished. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They have a lot of good games, so I don't know if they would flop and it would be it. Kind of like Morrowind was. Morrowind was kind of like, if this fails, then that's it. I don't think it'll be quite like that. But Elder Scrolls 6 is a big deal, and I hope they do understand that. Where am I going? You have to go this way. Okay. If anybody has any idea as to how to fix the flicker when I'm in the map like this, it's only, I think, on the local map like that. But I really want to fix it. Was Morrowind do or die for Bethesda? It was. Yes, Morrowind was do or die. How do people get those comically high-res texture mods? Then play like 1080p? I don't know. You're asking the questions that I don't have answers to, Turkler, because it's quite silly to do so. The only thing you'll ever see me running 4K are like skies, But it doesn't need to be ran in 4K since I play on 1080p, you know? That's why I play everything in 2K textures. Oh, and it's even literal. Yes, I do rock. You rock out. Wouldn't you know? They put Pfuscher's huge texture mods last, huh? Wouldn't you know? No surprise there. What tree mod do you recommend? You're very new to modding. It depends on your system, Cat. If you have like a low-end system, I can recommend like Happy Little Trees. Skyrim Floor Overhaul is good too, but I recommend Happy Little Trees more. And if you have a good system, I highly recommend Nature of the Wildlands. Because Nature of the Wildlands is my favorite tree mod. But there's a lot of good ones, so I can just say, like, experiment with different ones. Ooh, gross. Big ol' spider. Play Valheim? I've never played Valheim before. Wonderland? I'm not sure what that is. Only games you played when you were a kid was Myst, Riven, Knights of the Old Republic. Never played Morrowind. I played Morrowind on stream for a little bit. I've been meaning to get back into it. Still on later? If not, watch it later. Have a great day, James. Thanks for jumping in. Good to have you. Human nature to want the biggest and the best, and they don't understand. They don't have enough pixels on their screen to display it. Yeah, just lack of knowledge. And from your zoomed in perspective, it's crushed down to like 600 pixels. Yeah, so it's really not worth it. Whoa! Never update Skyrim. Never again. I agree, Kane. And I won't. I will keep my game at 1.5.97 until the day I no longer play Skyrim anymore. But even then, it'll always be on 1.5. Also, welcome, Kane. I hope you're doing well. How can I play Skyrim without a system? You can't. You can't, I'm sorry. Unless they bring Skyrim to calculator. It's not possible. Yeah, real. Yeah, Nico knows a lot about Skyrim, so if you want to watch anybody's streams and you want to learn more about Skyrim and how to optimize it, and you want to just see it, or if you just want to see a beautiful Skyrim in general, go check out Nico Roshi. Or if you want awesome mods, like, I can recommend so many awesome things from Nico. People also install mod packs with like 4,000 mods. Yeah, and a lot of those are like patches and armor mods and weapon mods. At some point, 4,000 mods, you're not really doing much to your game at that point. You're just adding armors and weapons and stuff. And never engage with most of the content. You could remove half and they wouldn't even notice. It's true. Yeah, I think it's much more for like the clicks at some degree, right? Like, it's like, hey, look at my 4,000 mod list, and I have no problem with that. Obviously, I do the same thing with my titles. I'm guilty of it, but like, it's just not practical for me to ever want more than like, I think 1,500 mods. It's like, okay, do I really need more than this? Maybe not. Okay, I think after 1,000, it's like, okay, at some point you're just adding things to add things. Which is nothing wrong with, but it's like, I don't know, at some point you just gotta stop, right? It's an addiction! Todd will personally break into my house and update Skyrim for me. Oh no! Play at 1340? Yes. And Nico plays at 3440 by 1440 and uses 2K textures. Sky and Mountains you run at 4K. I don't run my mountains, actually I don't run either one at 4K anymore. But I usually run my Sky at 4K. Just Blaze, what's up? Salute to you, my friend. Thanks for jumping in and saying hi. Just Blaze was one of my first subscribers. So think about that. Just Blaze has been here since like, I don't know, 20 subscribers? And now look where we're at. It's insane. You have a burner phone? You can play Elder Scrolls Blades. Shiny? Glaceon. I hope I pronounced your name right. Thanks for joining in. Never played Skyrim much, but you hate to see Bethesda acting the stupid. I do too. I do try to look on the bright side the best I can. Oh, thanks so much, Turkler. And thank you so much, Hernan. Is it... Wait, I don't know if that's RN or if it's an M. I don't know if it's Hemen or if it's Hernan. But thank you so much for subscribing. Sorry, the font's messing with my head. Thank you so much, everyone, for subscribing. I have the Skyrim in the AE version, but in version 1.6.640, you still prefer not to update it. Only thing you like about the AE are the crossbows, nothing more. That's fair. The crossbows are pretty cool, although I don't personally use them. They're still really cool. And I ran, you can ask Nico, I ran at 1.6.640 for a long time as well. I just recently made the downgrade so that I can generate my own grass cache and stuff. And take advantage of the .NET script framework. Game is at 1,340 mods. Can't find anything else you want. See, you have a perfect mod list, Nico. Unless new things come out that are awesome, you kind of have a perfect mod list. People still paid for AE, 15 bucks for low quality CC content with no voice acting. Yeah, here, it's all in this note, Turkler. It's all in this note. I think the best challenge today is to attempt to get Skyrim as beautiful with less ESP's mods. That's a good challenge. I like that challenge. Here's a challenge for you. Play Skyrim without mods. That's a joke, but a lot of people still play the game without mods, obviously. Having mods, or having thousands of mod is cool. Having thousands of mod, it's cool since 2011. Can't play Blades as you wait for your dealership. You can play it, you can. There you go. There you go. Play some Blades. It's not 15 bucks of content. It's not, which is why I don't really care for the Anniversary Edition stuff. I have the free Anniversary Edition content in my game. But I don't have everything. Actually, maybe I do have everything. I just obviously don't use it or care for it. I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of all of this stuff. Just passing by? Irisfan, thank you so much for passing by. I hope you have a wonderful day. You did play vanilla and it felt like you made wrong life choices. It was made by the community and Bethesda just packed it into an update. Yep, exactly. Exactly, Turkler. People kind of forget about that, but it's totally true. Totally true. I don't know what you're saying, Violet. But okay. I have a question. Is it okay to install a mod that forces Serana to marry a character that you create, or is it wrong? I mean, if you want to install it, do it. As long as it runs in your game, if you like it, try it. If you don't like it, take it out. It's the way I came. Sorry, I'm a little backtracked. No, Serana is my wife. Could have fixed the issues, but didn't even do that 10 years later. It's true. That's very true, Nico. Hey, Paul. How's it going? What does your moral compass say? Exactly. What does your moral compass say? Alright, have a great night. Got into modding because you played vanilla until like... I played a lot of vanilla growing up. I didn't really start modding it until last year. Well, this year. I don't remember when I started. Like I said, I've only been modding for about a year. You ship Arngeir with Serana? Really? Is it for his money? Then Todd bricked your game. Solution. Apparently it was just use engine fixes in your next run. This one's dead. Huh. You started modding this week. Ah, nice, Turkler. Well, you have a long ways to go. There's a lot to learn. Terrible time apparently as you put together your mod list. 2 days later, you're not kidding me? Well, you know, here's the thing. At least you're just learning now, right? I've redone my mod list 3 times this year. I just recently deleted my mod list that I was working on and restarted it on accident. So if it makes you feel any better, I went from having 600 mods to having 0 mods, and now I'm back up to 500 again. But the point is like, I went through and had to do all that again too, so you're not alone there. I might not have went through the whole update issue like everyone else did, but I still did a stupid move. Apples. Can I have your apples? I don't want the bread. That looks gross. No worky anymore. Wish you could mod. You're doing a malware coding course for your job. Hopefully you get better at coding. Well, good luck, Big Wings. I believe in you. Wish you could experience Skyrim for the first time again, right? I agree, friends. That would be awesome to be able to experience it again for the first time. Also, how's it going for you today, friends?
Lord Vile, I have a request of you.
Lord Vile, I have a request of you.
By all means, let's hear it. It's the least I could do.
What's the mod I use for Barbas?
Me grant one final wish for my last worshippers.
Crap.
They were
Are you on
suffering
PC or
so from
Xbox,
vampirism
Paisley?
and begged me for a cure.
Because this is
Then you
PC. I think you
came
said you're on
and ended their
Xbox.
misery. I couldn't have planned it
Sorry,
better
it's been so
myself.
many people who say they're on different stuff, so...
What's your
it's called
heart's
Unique.
desire?
Yeah, it might be on
What kind of
Xbox, but
deal
it's
can
called
we strike?
Unique Barbas Retexture. So if you have that on Xbox, that's what it's called. Unique Barbas Retexture. I could probably check into it for you. I just don't know. He looks amazing regardless. Yeah, his eyes have ENB light. Make this mod for some space strategy game, and it was so jank. Hey, making mods is awesome. Ship Todd with Serana, best couple. They could both fool you. Oh my gosh, Kane. At this thing where you were editing the fleets of faction as they spawned? Damn, that's pretty cool. Some people just got coding, honestly, aside from... You're not great. You get better, as long as it's something you want to do.
I'm just here to reunite you with Barbas.
Not editing it, just you were duplicating. Oh gosh. So it was a ticking memory leak. Oh, Turkler. That's not good. But hey, at least you learned something.
I'm glad to be rid of him.
Eventually you'd have hundreds of ghost fleets eating your RAM. Yep, that makes sense. Run out of memory. Then you'd break your save. Well, you could mess with some people like that.
Perhaps there is a way you
Bunked
could
off
earn
programming in
this
school and
place
never
back at
thought
my side?
you'd want to learning.
Maybe.
Well, there's always time. That's the fun thing.
No promises.
Don't get that on console? Aw.
What's your offer?
There's an
You don't have to know how to code to mod Skyrim. That's true. You don't have to code to know how to mod Skyrim.
An axe
Although it does help, I'm
powerful
sure.
enough for me to have
I'm sure it
quite
helps.
a bit of fun indeed. If you bring it to me, I'll grant you
My
my
boon.
boon. No strings attached.
No messy surprises. At least not for you.
As I recall, it's resting in Rhyme.
You assume I'm a coder? Oh, no.
Barbas can lead you right
No,
to
I'm
it.
not that smart.
Little
Sorry.
Mutt might even earn his place back at my side.
I want to learn how to code, but I don't know a thing about coding. Okay, yeah, I'll show off our Barbas. Follow me, Barbas. I need to see you in the dark. See, look at his eyes. Look at his eyes glow.
Out of sight.
He's so cool. And he's so fluffy, too. He's a big fluffy
We
boy.
should go get the axe.
Yeah, I know, Barbas. I'm just showing you off. Yeah, I'm a chef. Yes, exactly. I'll be chefing it up. I think for about 4 months you still can't get enough of vanilla. Nice. Can't imagine what it will be like to play with mods. It will be awesome. It will be awesome. I'm glad you're playing it through vanilla first. But you'll definitely enjoy the modded. But like I said, I'm glad you're enjoying Franz. And I hope my mod list can inspire you somehow. Or Skyrim modder is a weed smoker. One night you think you're doing awesome, next day you're like, where's my FPS? Next thing you know, you're in a prison cell with Mara again. Dennis. Todd Howard was the voice of Clavicus in Oblivion. That's a very awesome fact, Big Wens. How many mods does my Skyrim have? I have about 500 right now. Kane? Cooking with the mod list. Yeah, we talk about food a lot here, so don't come here hungry. That's what we're doing, Barbas. Relax. Jeez. You think chefs smoke a lot of weed? Well, I mean, yeah, chefs do smoke a lot of weed. This chef doesn't smoke a lot of weed. But it doesn't mean I haven't. You, like me, made the wrong choices. No, it's good to play it if you've never played Skyrim before. I do highly recommend just going through it the way you're supposed to, so you can experience and know the difference between, you know, modded and not modded. I have modder syndrome, me too. I have an addiction. Wish you could cook, you eat a lot of crap. Hey, I eat a lot of crap too. I'm gonna save really quick. Recommend staying away from coding unless you're willing to give up a lot of time. Your brother is a coder and it's all he does. Family events popping in to say hello, but then starts coding. Yeah, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't then. Thanks for the heads up, Wonderland. You smoked Spice Mate, right? Oh gosh. You just boot up idle, do stuff, open CSV, do stuff, 4 hours. You close it all. A fun day of not playing your favorite game. It's a cheap hobby. Yeah, cheap hobby is a good way to put it. It is a cheap hobby. Really, all you have to do is buy Skyrim and donate to your favorite modders. There's a lot of things you can buy, obviously. Like I bought Pure Dark's Upscaler for ENB, Boris's ENB, Patreon. Like, you know, there's Patreons I do pay for. But I can only really pick and choose between certain things, you know? I don't have the RTGI yet, but that's something I'm probably going to get next. But on the note of that, Turkler, I'm happy that when I'm on stream, I'm usually just playing the game. This is a pretty heavy area for me over here in Falcreth. All these trees. Pretty heavy. But anyways, I do try to make sure I'm playing more than modding because the point of the game is to play it, right? Modding it is some of the fun, but playing it is most of the fun. Network, oh gosh. We'll do things you do for pay. No joke, in Star Sector, all text with a few exceptions are all sorted in one comically gigantic spreadsheet. How do you mod it? Figure it out on your own. There's zero documentation. There's a lot of documentation on modding Skyrim. Yeah, get Mod Organizer 2. Highly recommend Mod Organizer 2. Smashing your head against your desk, figuring out why highlight text does not work, just to realize that function was removed 2 years ago and the dev didn't tell anyone. Watch Gamer Poet videos on YouTube and read. Yep. I mean, I'll be honest, the modding community has been around for a long time at this point, so there's a lot of information that's probably outdated, but you know, I've learned a lot, even from old videos. But the thing that's helped me the most is like watching people stream, and they'll kind of give you live support if they can, or just give you tips and people to watch. The Gamer Poets is like the best person to watch in my opinion. There's at least a lot of public guides, yes. So we are talking about different games then. We're talking about that game, Star Sector, that doesn't have any documentation on modding it. Become everything you hated and you love it. Hey, as long as you're happy, Big Wings. Forgot to give me a like? Thank you so much, Wonderland, for giving me a like. I appreciate it. I love the support. Look at that grass. I'm glad that I have to rerun DynDoLOD again because once again I forgot to mess with the script settings, the INI files. Oh yeah, by the way. Thickens! Look at those thick chunkers. Okay. Since the update, your game was crashing, so you uninstalled it and have download now. You might try it without mods and see if you can even play it, as you know how to play vanilla and level fast. Nice, James. Yeah, I hope it works out for you. Rambling about some niche indie game? No worries, I just wanted to make sure I was actually keeping up with what it was you were talking about and not Skyrim. No. Yeah, look at the difference in the color of the grass. Do these feathers make me look fat? You wouldn't believe just how much feathers make a chicken look bigger than they actually are. DynDoLOD is magic, but it halves your FPS even with low settings. Do you have recommendations to keep performance with DynDoLOD? Well, there's a lot of things... There's a lot of things you can do to improve your performance. If you're running ENB as well as DynDoLOD, well, you can first make sure... I guess starting from the top would be the best, but the first thing I would say to check that I know I can help with would be to make sure you're not doubling up on effects. So if you're running ENB, make sure you're not running like ambient occlusion and stuff like that in Beth INI. Hot take, you don't like the grass, you don't like how vibrant it is. Well, it's still a work in progress, but eventually it will match the best I can get it to look. And you don't have to like it. I think it looks nice, so... Yeah, you can tell just how much different the light grass... You can tell how much the grass that loads in from the grass cache, you can tell the difference in color. But I can tweak that so that it looks a little bit more... fluid. Unless you're talking about this grass up close, you think it's too bright. That's easy to fix too. Get a different grass mod. I run Folkvanger, but I'm thinking about jumping back into QW's grass. QW's grass hits the FPS a little bit, but it's worth it to me because you get like the different colors of browns and it's not so vibrant like you're saying. But I'm always testing my game with different grass mods and stuff, so maybe I'll put Verdant in there and stuff like that. Really like how vibrant it is, gives the fantasy feel. Yeah, that's what I love about Rudy and Obsidian Weathers, is it really makes the game look more fantasy. Bugged Mammoth? Was he all messed up? Yeah, they do that in the game. It just works. If you just want better LOD textures and maybe more grass further away, you can get them from other mods with little to no performance hit. I think, yeah, that's probably true. I just like having control. I like being in control of my own grass and my own LODs. Because I can do stuff like this. And it just matches, the LODs match better when you generate them yourself. Tell we're getting a lot of lag in this area. Damn. Yeah, I don't recommend Nature of the Wildlands to anybody if you don't want to tax your game as heavily as I am. Ooh, Swindler's Den. I still have a long way to go and a lot to learn. Make it whatever you want. Right between the eyes. Everything you like is good and everything you dislike is bad? Okay. No, everybody's got an opinion about this game, so... I say whatever you like and whatever I like is okay. It's okay to have differences. It's what makes us human and it actually makes it better because then we can almost feed off of each other's like ideas and opinions and say, I don't know, it's cool to be able to like say, oh, I like this, I'm gonna grab this from somebody's game, but I don't like this, so I'm gonna say, you can have that in your game, but in my game, I have this. I just love that, you know? Can lower the LOD's textures in TextGen, disable many ticks in DynDoLOD screen. Not activate dynamic LODs too, it adds them anyways. Check your terrain settings in Skyrim Pref's INI. It's a bit like Human Centipede. He makes a walrus? What the hell? I've never seen the movie Tusk, sorry. I think I'll pass on that one too. Now we're gonna go into Swindler's Den, screw it. What's my frame rate with DynDoLOD 3 and Grass Cache LODs? In most places I get 45 to 60 FPS. I get some pretty heavy spots where I'm obviously dipping into the 30s and sometimes even lower. But obviously I'm not looking to DynDoLOD to try to improve my FPS. I'm trying to look for other ways that I can compromise to improve my FPS, because I know personally that I want grass LODs, I want DynDoLOD, I want these things in my game. I'm not willing to compromise those things. So how am I willing to compromise in other ways to gain my performance? Or am I just willing to play the game like that with some lower FPS? I don't know. It's just, there's all different ways you can go about it. But at the end of the day, what you're willing to compromise and what you're not willing to compromise is what makes or breaks your game. If you aren't willing to compromise 60 FPS at all times, you're gonna have a lot to tweak if you want to keep ENB and stuff in your game. You know what I mean? It's just facts. If you want 60 FPS but you want all these mods in your game, maybe you're not going to be able to run ENB. Or you'll have to check out community shaders. It's just, that's the thing. The community is so built. There's so many different ways you can go with a mod list. You have choices. Nobody's holding you down. So you can do whatever you want. Me, I choose to run ENB with DynDoLOD 3 and Grass Cache, but I'm also running on a 3060 with 12 gigabytes of VRAM, so I can push my system somewhat hard. But I am now in a point where I have everything I like in my game. Now I have to start pulling. I have to start compromising things if I want to gain FPS in certain spaces, certain spots, which is like the obvious areas. Winterhold, or Whiterun, Falcreth, Riverwood, there's certain spots when you look in these areas that really impact your performance, but everywhere else, I'm maxing my graphics card out. 60 FPS in most areas. Sorry, I'm going off on some craziness right now. It's unlike AAA games coming out today. Most of them can be customized to fit your own taste, like Skyrim. Yeah, or none of them can, yeah. Skyrim still looks like a AAA title if you mod it the right way, you know? Community shaders or ENB. Sorry, Uncharted, I was kind of going off on a tangent there. I hope you're having a nice day, Uncharted Sky. And yes, I am running ENB, like Nico said. You get on a 4090, you get low 40s with ENB. Okay, well, something is... You might be doubling up on effects, Uncharted. If you're on a 4090 and you get low 40s with ENB, that doesn't sound right to me, because Nico is running on a 3090 and absolutely destroying frames with, well, not absolutely destroying, but he's getting amazing performance in a lot of areas with ENB, DynDoLOD, everything, Ultra, you know, so make sure you're not doubling up on effects. Make sure you're going into Beth INI and turning off ambient occlusion, screen space reflections. What's the other really big one? Make sure you're not running VSync in multiple locations. Make sure you're only really running VSync in one place, and make sure that's the driver. You know what I mean? Because if you're running VSync through Skyrim, that VSync sucks. and you're just doubling up on effects, which will impact your performance. Lowering shadow resolution and distance is good too. Yeah, it depends on your bottleneck. Everybody's bottleneck is a little different, right? So I agree with that. I agree it could help. Lowering those things could help, Dennis. But not for everyone. Because I know some people, like me, I gain significant performance in certain things that people suggest, and certain things that people suggest I don't really get. Like some people, they run Reshade and their game, like their FPS tanks. When I run Reshade, nothing happens. Like I can run Reshade with no FPS cost whatsoever. So I think it's just kind of depends on your bottleneck, right? You might have a shot at getting one this next year. Have some household expenses coming out, but after that, might be asking opinions on good gaming systems around summerish time. Okay, Paisley, we'll definitely keep you in mind, and Nico and I, and even some other people, will definitely look into some any questions you have on that. Just let us know, and we'll try to steer you in the right direction for whatever it is you're trying to spend on a PC. Your whole PC is a bottleneck. You struggle. You can play, but can't really on 1080 or DynDoLOD on too high. 40 to 75 FPS on the 3090 full ENB Reshade, RTGI, and 1300 mods. Can't play with your mod list, just waiting for mods to be updated. Oh no, Uncharted, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, optimizing Windows on down. That's something I'm not good at, so I can't like give too many suggestions for optimizing Windows yet. But what helped me the most was, you know, making sure I wasn't doubling up on effects. And I can run through that with you if you ever need help, Uncharted Sky, so don't be afraid to ask, like, hey, do you mind showing me how to go through Beth I? And I'll jump out of game and show you anything you want to know. I don't mind. Any bit of teaching I can do makes me better at teaching, so that's what I'm happy to do. How was that a miss? I feel like that hit him right in the shoulder.
Last words.
Bam.
It's never gonna be me.
Uh-oh. Low rapid combo is the best mod ever.
Just a scratch.
Okay, get out, get out, get out!
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that supposed to hurt?
I'm gonna save right here, just in case crashes or anything like that. Familiar with Beth I? Honestly, just didn't know about doubling up on effects. Well, then that right there should help with a lot of issues. Yeah, if you're doubling up on things like ambient occlusion, VSync, yeah, your game is going to be massively impacted by that, I think. Because your ENB produces all that stuff already. And also, if you haven't checked into PureDark's Upscaler, you got $5 laying around. I highly, highly recommend checking out PureDark's Upscaler for ENB. Because I run it, and that helps with performance too. Like, that's one of the big things I think that helps with my performance a lot. Is, using the Upscaler. Best $5 I ever spent. How do you download the Upscaler? There's a version through it on Nexus, but unfortunately if you want to run DLSS, and you, like I said, if you have ENB, you have to pay for Upscaler. But if you're not running ENB, you just go to Nexus. And you will download the Upscaler. And I think it also is dependent on whatever graphics card you have. So if you have like an AMD graphics card, you can't run DLSS because I think that's only for like RTX cards. So there's a lot that goes into the Upscaler thing. Run your modded Skyrim on Steam Deck. The catch is you have to mod it on the PC first, transfer it over, but it works decently. I've actually wanted to try that, Joseph. I would love to have a mobile modded version of Skyrim, and it seems like the Steam Deck is a good place to try that. But we'll download... Yeah, you download it from Discord if you're gonna buy the ENB Upscaler. Start at blackviper.com, then strip that graphics driver of all AAOO. Yeah, all that. Yeah, Nico's recommendations, for sure. You'll need reshade, not ENB. Should you turn ambient occlusion off? No. Unless you're... I think reshade might have some options for ambient occlusion. So if you're running ambient occlusion through reshade, then I would say yes. Can be done at driver level or at the game level. Choose one. Yes. Choose one. I choose the game level through ENB.
We should go get the axe.
We are, dummy. Oh yeah, baby.
Let's get the axe.
Shut up.
Done with this.
Jeez, you're... Now I know why dogs don't talk in real life. You'd be really annoying. Reshade can do AO, but the better visually option is through the game settings. Gotcha, okay. Used to have modded Skyrim in your previous phone? It was awesome! What? How did you have modded Skyrim on your phone? Modded Morrowind. That makes more sense, Dennis. That makes more sense. I know you can use OpenMW. Wish you didn't update your Skyrim? Well, you know... You can downgrade it. The thing is I know it's unfortunate when you have to remod your game and stuff, but I've done it a lot lately. You can always rebuild. And in my opinion, it's always been a really good learning experience when I have to remod my game. Good, but you spent like 8 hours yesterday updating every single thing. Oh. Interesting. Well, if you want me to show you a really cool way to downgrade your game to 1.5.97, I can help you with that. If you're going to do a fresh install of Skyrim, I would fresh install everything, delete all of your saves. And what else? Yeah, reinstall it. I can show you how to make your app manifest read-only. And I can show you how to turn off your Steam updates for Skyrim specifically, if you need me to. But I think what saved me is turning the manifest file to read-only. I have no idea what that was. Look at that. I love Rudy ENB. Stay back, you beast. Hey. Bad kitty. Bad kitty. Oh, now the mud crab wants a piece. Bad mud crab. There we go. Who's texting me? Oh wow, it's already 4 o'clock. Damn! If you update, does everything break? That depends, but yes is usually the answer. Gonna head out? Alright. We'll chat with you too, Uncharted. Best of luck. Yeah, I hope to see you again, Uncharted. You alright? Thank you for offering. Gonna have to wait it out. Oh my gosh, Joseph! Thank you so much for the $20 donation! My gosh. Hope you and your wife have a great holiday. I hope you have a great holiday as well, Joseph. Thank you so much for the donation. That is so appreciated. You have no idea. So, I hate to say it's so totally unnecessary, but you did that from the kindness of your heart, and I don't want to disrespect that. So once again, thank you so much for that. I truly never expect a donation, but when it happens, I want to make sure you know that I am super grateful for it. And if there's anything I can do to make those super chats shine a little bit more, let me know, because I want to make sure y'all get the most credit you deserve. If you're gonna super chat, it's got to be worth it, right? I've done a few super chats. Thanks for subscribing, Uncharted. Stop by every now and then. Alright, I hope you do. Yeah, that is so kind of you, so generous. It will go to a good cause too, so if it's not something for the YouTube channel, that money will get donated to other YouTubers, or it'll get donated to modders, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know I work really hard and I do a lot of stuff, I put a lot of time into this, and I suppose I could justify that, like saying, yeah, I mean, I deserve that, whatever. I know people think that way, but me, it's more like, how can I use what people give me to make the streams better and stuff like that. So that's what's important to me, is putting that investment back into the channel. So I always want to get that clear to everyone. Show the foot tats? Oh gosh. Like I said, $1,000 and I will consider it, okay? I will consider it. Yeah, I hope you have a happy holidays, Joseph. I don't know if you celebrate Christmas or anything like that, but I hope you have a great holiday. Thanks for being a part of the channel. I'm pretty sure you're fairly new to the streams, but I've seen you here before, of course. At least I'm pretty sure I've seen you here before, Joseph. Like I said, 200 plus subs in the last week or two will really mess with your brain. On the way there, you'll wait? Alright. Are you thinking about streaming today, Nico? Don't understand how six-year-olds have the brain capacity to breathe. You thought that only thing they knew was how to watch TikTok. Oh gosh. Well, you have to breathe if you want to continue to watch TikTok, so it's probably just a survival skill that they had to pick up. Yeah, imagine a survival skill being breathing. Today, class, we're going to teach everybody a very important survival skill called how to breathe. You saw it came on, so you came here instead. Alright. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were going to stream today, and I was like, you know what? I want to play, and I want to stream, so that's what I did. Plus, it's probably good to just let your download do its thing. So maybe it was a good thing, after all. W-stream? W-stream! Which mod allows you to attack mid-air, or are you just hallucinating? Well, I can't attack mid-air in my game. There is a mod that allows you to do so, but I don't have that mod. But what you're seeing is... I think what you're seeing is, attack MCO, this, right here. That, I think is what you saw. And it's like a mid-air attack move. And I also have dodge rolls, too. Wow. Wowie zowie. That is beautiful. Things happen for a reason, it's all good. Yeah, I'd say that was a pretty, like I said, I think it was pretty good timing. It's a W stream because you're here, Loose. I think you subbed about 2 weeks ago and you had the extra funds, so you decided to try to help with one of the most expensive months out of the year. Yeah, well, thank you so much. Yeah, it's definitely a tough part of the year, for sure. Everybody wants presents. Sheesh, that nebula is just on another level. And it fits so well with like Skygazer moons, although the moons aren't out right now. It fits really well with the aurora and stuff, so... Makes your skin tingle? You want to drink? Oh gosh. Is that an actual song? Please tell me that's not an actual song. Although I wouldn't put it past people to actually make that song. Oh, it's 7. Get that hood off, girl. Go ahead and fly over here. Dinner time is actually coming up soon, so let's see if we can get the rueful axe really quick. People who watch your videos made it in the comments of one of your videos, so you can imagine you're confused. Yeah, that would be very confusing. I would be confused too. I would need an adult after reading something like that in one of my comments. Gotta go. Have a wonderful day, Violet. Thanks for joining in and hanging out. I went a little too far. A little too far. So yeah, we're gonna do the rueful axe, and then I think I might jump off for the day. It's not over yet. This is actually a pretty easy dungeon, so I'm not too concerned. But still, no Meridia's beacon. What the hell? Notifications didn't tell you I was streaming. Damn it, YouTube! Well, welcome, TCDM. We haven't found any adults yet, Ireshot. Please hold. You are 80th in queue. Hey, where's that fluffy little Khajiit?
Embrace my inner Khajiit.
Oh, Flame Atronach. Get him, Barbas. Get her. What? Huh? Oh, there you are. Say goodnight, Sebastian. Would you believe me if I said we're playing on master difficulty? It doesn't feel like it sometimes. Let's check out the rueful axe. Yoink. Deadly Nightshade. Frog's breath. Nothing's more suspicious than frog's breath. What's wrong? I thought you liked frog's breath. Not until you try it first. I'm not hungry. You want me to starve? Anybody gets that reference, you're freaking awesome. The time and support? Yes, thank you for the time and support of this community, because it's wonderful. Double Dog dare you to try master in the Nico experience? Okay, I will try it. As long as I can download it, I will. And I'm not scared. Although, I should be scared, but I'm not. Sally. Gone again. Yeah, no Meridia's beacon still. I wonder if we broke Meridia's beacon. I think we might have broken Meridia's beacon somehow. We broke it in my nose. Now I'm just thinking of lots of weird references to movies.
Now that guy was nuts!
Bring lots of coffee, you're going to be drinking a lot. Gosh, my 24-hour stream is going to be filled with lots of coffee too. Whoop. Whoop. Hiya. And we fly. She can fly? I really want another chance at a chest. Game is so dark at night. I love it. Is there a hunter here anywhere? No. That's weird. Just a bunch of clams. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Why you gotta do that to me? Sometimes when I scroll, it scrolls my chat, which is very, very confusing. Also, I think I've decided, this is random, but if I can find myself another monitor, just like a cheap one, I'm gonna mount another monitor over here just for the chat. Although I don't need it, I guess. I'm just being silly. But 3 monitors would be sick. Was that a Peter Pan reference? Oh, the she can fly thing? Yes. She can fly. Clam meat. We really, really should deal with our airy weight off stream. My other reference I was making was from Nightmare Before Christmas. Go to bed. At least that works too. Anytime we use a tent, we don't fly up into the air randomly. And we can soar. Sleeping on the ground. Still need Skirk Bros sand textures too. I am dragging my feet on that. She's gonna sleep on the beach for a while. She's gonna sit and wait on the beach for a while. Buy the 34-inch for $350? You know you want to? I do. Then I can turn the current monitor I have into a chat screen. I think I'm right next to Castle Volokar. I wonder what would happen if we just went to Castle Volokar. Well, I guess they'd be closed because I don't have Serana with me. Should I become a vampire with this character? I kind of want to. I like playing as vampire. Yeah, I want that G-Sync monitor real bad. Alright, I think this is where I'm going to have to actually end stream today. I could have probably gone for 3 hours, but today was an off day, and I'm sure my dinner is about ready. So this is probably just a good time to jump off for today. And a good location, because next time I come back, I'll have a campsite and everything already. And save. I'll pop over here for a second. Have a great night, Wonderland. Thanks for hanging out. Good to have you here. Have a small... You love Smaller Moons mod. Nice, I'd have to check that out. The game looks sick. Thank you so much, Wonderland. Which version is it? With Hef. Well, you literally just joined in at the very end of stream, so I apologize you missed out, but I play on 1.5.97. The best version. But since you're here, I'll show you the game real fast, if I haven't already lost you. He'll show up at the end. I still gotta give him a little glimpse of what my game looks like. Although we're in a pretty bad spot. Hey look, Skograpel! My favorite house. Look at that sun. Hey look! I can see my house from here. No, I can see High Hrothgar though. Got some large references going on over there with the mountains. I mean, we are pretty far away, so it kind of makes sense, but... Get a lot of this. Alright. That's enough of that. Just have trouble leaving Skyrim, you can't relate? Have a great night, Gears. Got some creepy music going on in the background. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, everyone. I don't know if Nico is going to stream, but I'm still going to leave a link to Nico's channel, just in case. If I can find it. It's always when I'm looking for it that I have such an issue trying to get to it. But yeah, even if Nico doesn't stream, go check out a really awesome version of some modded Skyrim. Yeah, I definitely have trouble leading the game. It's hard. Thank you everyone for the support. Yeah, have a great night, TCDN. Have a great night, Gears. Have a great night, Joseph. Thank you so much for hanging out. Once again, thank you so much for the chat, the super chat. So maybe? Okay, yeah, hopefully we'll see a Nico stream later. If not, of course, I have the Wabajack to look forward to. So, alright everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And with the rest of everybody in the chat, of course. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'll probably see you Thursday. And until next time, my friends, have a great day. Thank you so much. Fire shout out. Peace.